The Ukrainian Ministry of Foreign Affairs criticized Russian leader Putin's comments on buffer zones as evidence that Putin himself is obstructing peace efforts. This was reported by Ukrainska Pravda, citing the MFA spokesperson Yuri Tikhy on May 22nd, who stressed that pressure must be increased on Russia in all forms to force a full and lasting ceasefire. In a video meeting with government officials on Thursday, the Kremlin leader announced the creation of the so-called security buffer zone along the Russian-Ukrainian border. He stressed that it will include the regions of Kursk, Bryansk, and Belgorod, with the initiative already being implemented by Russian armed forces. However, it remains unclear what specific military or administrative measures Russia plans to undertake within the framework of this buffer zone. A wave of drone strikes targeted several Russian regions overnight on May 22nd. According to the Russian Ministry of Defense, Moscow eliminated over 100 UAVs. At the same time, Astra reported on Telegram that the Energia plant in Yelets, Lipetsk region caught fire following the drone raid. The Energia facility is Russia's largest manufacturer of chemical power sources and produces equipment for the Russian military. According to earlier local media reports, this includes anything from AA batteries to power systems for Bulava missiles and spacecraft. The site is currently under US and EU sanctions. The newly created motorcycle unit of Ukraine's 425th Separate Assault Regiment, Skala, successfully completed its first combat mission, with results confirming the new tactics are effective. This was reported on Telegram by the press service of the regiment on May 22nd. According to Militarne media, the fighters executed a night raid and breached Russian border defense near Sudzhanske district in the Kursk region, capturing forward positions before exfiltrating without Ukrainian casualties. The Ukrainian Unmanned Systems Forces continue to destroy Russian anti-air systems in the Donetsk region. Footage was posted on Telegram by the regiment on Thursday, capturing the destruction of at least 3 high-value targets: a short-range Thor missile system, a Buk M3 complex with the latest modifications, including an extended 70-kilometer range, and an S-300 that can reportedly intercept aerial targets at 200 kilometers away. According to the USF, Russian forces are methodically using an echelon system of anti-air emplacements to cover as much airspace as possible, though Ukrainian defenders are eliminating these systems. For the first time since World War II, Germany has a permanent troop deployment outside the country. The unit will be stationed in Lithuania. The German Chancellor Friedrich Merz, along with the Defense Minister Boris Pistorius, attended an official ceremony in Vilnius for the formation of the 45th Bundeswehr Armored Brigade. The unit will consist of 4,800 German soldiers and 200 civilian staff. This step was taken in efforts to protect NATO's eastern flank.
Anyone who challenges NATO must know that we are prepared. Anyone who threatens any ally must know that the entire alliance will jointly defend every inch of NATO territory. We must be ready to do everything to defend ourselves so that we never have to.
The idea of holding Ukraine-Russia negotiations in the Vatican City is unrealistic, stated Russia's foreign minister, Sergei Lavrov. He added that no date or location for a meeting has been agreed. Speaking at a conference on Friday, Lavrov stressed that hosting a meeting between representatives of 2 Orthodox countries at a Catholic venue would also be uncomfortable for the Vatican. Meanwhile, Kremlin spokesperson Dmitry Peskov, answering questions from journalists, mentioned that the venue for negotiations has to be agreed by both sides. The European Union is considering stripping Hungary of voting rights over threats to core values, according to a statement published by the General Affairs Council on Thursday. At an upcoming council meeting at Brussels on May 27th, member states will discuss the potential of triggering Article 7 of the Treaty on European Union against Hungary. This is due to Budapest repeatedly using its veto power to block EU financial aid for Ukraine and attempting to stall accession talks with the bloc. The measure would strip Hungarian voting rights within the Union if it is deemed at risk of breaching core European values.